Hi, everybody. I know you're wondering, well, what is she doing here? She just did her Love and Hip Hop The Lessons video yesterday. But yesterday I was talking on Twitter. I've been off Twitter for a while, and I was on Twitter talking to some of my Twitter ladies. Hello, Twitter ladies. I love you. And we were just, chit-chatting about some stuff. And I was just saying how immensely joyful it makes me to see black women coming into their entitled selves, seeing more and more black women feel the sense of entitlement to their lives, their opinions, their happiness, their joy, to love, to support, to being affirmed by people, to not always sacrificing, and stuff, to what it is that they've worked for and they've earned, being entitled to taking care of their kids, to being able to defend themselves and not having to back down when people want them to back down and shut up and not say anything and stuff. And I was just saying that, and I wanted to do a little New Year's message on this New Year's Eve to all the black women out there who are moving forward and making strides. I don't know if many of you notice, as black women, if you see what's happening to black women in the United States. I notice, and stuff. I was a young woman in the early 90s, okay? So I was 20 in 1992. I was 20 years old and stuff. And now I'm about to turn 42. That's 20 years. That's 20 years. And, well, actually 22. That's 22 years that I've been sort of watching as black women have sort of, what I first thought was just sort of unfortunate that I saw women not making progress, sacrificing themselves, trying to prove themselves to people that didn't really want them or didn't have their back and stuff like that, and black man, I'm talking to you, and I just thought, them, putting up with stuff that no person should ever have to put up with, to try to prove loyalty and never being reciprocated. And here within the last couple of years, and I kept telling about here within the last couple of years, I've seen a shift, and I mean a big shift. It used to be when I would talk about, back in the 90s, if I would say something about, black women having options for dating, or, black women kind of looking out for themselves and self-interest, and kind of, making sure that they're taking care of themselves and not sacrificing themselves for the black community or whatever. Boy, I would get a lot of mean mugs, a lot of dirty looks, a lot of nasty comments, a lot of what are you talking about, and side eyes and all this stuff. And within the last couple of years, I'm not getting that anymore. What I'm usually getting is a lot of yeah, you're right, and a lot of thumbs up. Some black women are coming into their anger that they should have had a long time ago. Many are just coming into their anger about what's been done to them, the emotional abuse, the manipulation, the gaslighting and things, and they're finally sort of waking up and like, okay, I'm sick of this. I'm really angry. And many are beyond that point. They have now gotten over that anger and are going on with their lives. And like I always say, there's nothing wrong with anger. Anger is a excuse me, legitimate emotion. But staying angry is not. Staying angry is just bitterness. Bitterness is not legitimate. Anger is. And stuff. And what I'm seeing is more happy, joyful black women, which makes me happy and joyful. I'm telling you, I could just sit and not do nothing for the rest of my life and just kind of watch black women come into their entitled selves, come into all that they are worth, all that they are worthy, and all this that they're doing sort of outside of what is normally the human box or community box. I mean, really doing this at sort of a grassroots level with other black women and other people that they vetted to support them and stuff. It's not like we're getting help much from the media or anything like that. You know, little sprinkles here and there, but it's not like we're getting a whole lot and stuff. And doing this and becoming the people that we're always meant to be: happy, productive, beautiful women. We're taking back who we are. And actually, it's seeing black women empowering themselves empowers me as a black woman. You guys make me want to do stuff. You guys make me want to move forward and stuff. And do better stuff, do better, and stuff. And that's part of me into this year of giving, is to do better, and stuff, and to do the stuff that I've been kind of sitting on, being scared to do and a little fearful to do and stuff. And let me tell you, I'm out at the movies with my husband the other day. We go see The Hobbit, The Desolation of Smaug. Side note, that was a really, really good movie. That movie was awesome, okay? The dragon just kicked butt. That was a really good movie. Good enough that I might go see it again. That's how good it was. Okay, back from the side note. But we're out at the movies and we're waiting in line to get our ticket taken by the ticket woman. For some reason, the folks in front of us, she can't really figure out what's going on with their ticket. And up walks this little, I don't know if they were a couple or just friends. I don't know what they were. But it was a young black woman and a white young man, 16, 17 years old. She was beautiful. She had beautiful dark skin. And when I heard them, they were talking and they were laughing and they were joking and stuff. And I turned around and I kind of caught an eye. That's how I figured out that she was black and he was white. And I caught an eye, and she was so happy and joyous. And, and I thought to myself, that's what I want to see, and stuff. And that's what I like seeing. And that's what I see more of. It's less of this when I see, it used to be when I would see black women, we were the saddest, most depressing. I just, I hated to say it, but I just didn't want to hang around black women. We were so depressed and so sad. And all we were was our struggle. Okay, that was it. That's all we could talk about was our struggle. Our struggle with, baby daddies, our struggles with money, our struggles with jobs, our struggle with trying to get men, our struggles with trying to make a life, just struggle after struggle after struggle. And I was tired of struggle talk. I was just tired of struggle talk. I mean, I'm not saying that I don't have sympathy for people and what people are going through, but, there's got to be another story out here, and stuff. And when I saw her, it just reminded me, just for this, I just started smiling. I don't even know if my husband wasn't really paying attention, but I started smiling and really felt good on the inside. Yeah, it's not like I did anything, I didn't do anything. I don't know her. I don't know who she is and stuff. But it made me good. It made me feel good to see her feeling good. And what I see is more and more smiling, happy black women with husbands, black women with their friends, black women hanging out. Like, I just want to celebrate that. I want to celebrate you, black woman, for just a moment. I want to celebrate you as we go into this year and as you move to wherever it is you're going. Okay, it's not up to me. It's up to you. You're choosing your own path. You're doing your own thing. You're doing things in business. You're doing things in politics. You're doing things in social justice. You're traveling all around the world. I mean, every time I see you guys, I swear I want to get up and do a jig and I just want to dance. I swear to God, I just want to just get it, girl, go on. I mean, I swear, when I looked at the young lady behind me, I swear to God, I just wanted to hug her. Okay, because it makes me so happy, especially seeing more young black women with happiness and happy faces. Because I was sick of the mean mugging and the looking mean and the looking like dudes and the looking all rough and rugged and all that sort of stuff. I was just sick of it. It was making me sick. Okay, I was like, this is a girl, and stuff. It was making me sick. I wanted to see some happy faces. I wanted to see some happy people. And I'm just telling you, this year is about happy, joyous, positive people. I am moving away from what is about struggle. In Married Girl with a Weird World, a lot of times I talked about, moving beyond struggle, but now I'm not. I'm done. It's just I don't want to talk about that. And it's more to life than that. There was the gentleman Joe Morton who plays Olivia. If you watch Scandal, Olivia Pope's father, Rowan, had some big argument because he was saying how he wished there were more stories told in black films besides the slave story and stuff. Now personally, I don't mind the slave story. That story needs to be told. He said it needed to be told, but he also said there are other stories. I swear there's other stuff to tell, and stuff. There's other stuff black people do. We're actually happy. Many of us are actually happy, productive people. Those are the people that I see more and more of. Now, and that's the story I want to see, just like white people. Yeah, white people tell a struggle story, but they'll tell a happy story too. And I'd like to see some balance, okay? That's what I'd like to see. I'd like to see some balance, okay? And stuff. What I'm seeing out and about when I talk to women on Twitter or on Facebook or, on even my blogs and stuff, I want to see that, and stuff. The stuff I see in the streets now, the happiness, the joy, the people living the lives that they want to live, okay? Not really worrying about what everybody else is thinking or doing or what repercussions you're going to get from this person or that person, your family or the community or black man or white man or whatever, stuff. Just living your life, okay? Living the joyous, wonderful life that you so effing deserve, okay, and stuff, and how happy that makes me, okay, and how joyful that makes me. I've got a blog. I don't know where people got this information. I don't know if they got it from anybody at all. I don't know if they read a book. I don't know where, but I'm so happy you got it, and I'm so happy your people are free. I see free, happy, carefree people. Now let me tell you, people are gonna be mad. A lot of people gonna be hot. And I see that too. I see a lot of backlash happening too. People mad. A lot of black women is carefree and happy. They're moving away. They're not worrying about what people are thinking. They're making choices. They're showing some self-interest and self-love. And folks is hot. Okay. That's just how it is. But if you don't really want me to be happy, screw you. Okay. That don't have nothing to do with me. Um, it's just you need to know that they're gonna come, they're gonna try to make you feel guilty and all that stuff. Make sure your boundaries are good with those sorts of folks. Also, hey, there's just some folks that's just not gonna make it. Okay, unfortunate. I hate to say it, and stuff, but we all know there's just some people that won't make it. Okay, some people that really don't think that they have the right to make it out or think they have the right to choose their own lives and to choose their own destinies and stuff that they exist. Some people who don't think anything's wrong with whatever abnormal living that they're doing and all that stuff, and that happens, that exists, but that has nothing to do with you. And what I'm seeing more and more of is just more black women coming into being entitled, feeling a feeling of entitlement, which is not a bad thing because everybody else seems to feel entitled. So you deserve it too. You deserve to have the life that is for you. You deserve to have a happy life, a joyous life. You deserve to have a life of peace. You deserve to have a life that's full of people that are supportive and compassionate. You deserve that. I mean, people are cutting off. I see folks, cutting off family members, cutting off mamas and daddies. Sometimes it's got to be that way. I hate to even say it. Sometimes it's got to be that way. Some stuff and people have to go. People setting boundaries with people in their lives that they hadn't ever set boundaries with. Black women setting boundaries with folks that they hadn't ever set ever, and stuff. It's just the best feeling. It's the best feeling in the whole wide world. I swear I could just sit and I could just look at y'all and I could die happy. I really could. I could just drop dead. I'd be cool. Okay. Because it is the most wonderful, wonderful, wonderful feeling in the whole wide world to see people being, for me, being free. And I don't care what that means for you. I don't care what that is for you. I don't care how that looks for you. Whatever it is, okay? I just like the feeling of people being free. However that happens for you, let it happen. I want to see it. I want people to talk about it more. I want to see it when I'm out and about and I'm on the streets and I'm driving my car and I'm visiting places. I just, I've been seeing it more and more and more and more. People happy by themselves, people happy with their families, people happy with their partners, people enjoying what they do, people really doing things and changing the world. And like I say, all at a grassroots sort of level, sort of without much, well, without really any support from anybody else except, other black women, and stuff. And I want to be part of the support system, and stuff. I want to make sure that I support black women who are doing positive things. And that's what one of my goals is as I go in and start doing positive stuff myself, as I make the change. And, as you guys know, as I get ready and start to get these books out of me that have been sitting and waiting for a long time. And also, big announcement, as I try to become a life coach. I know it's a lot even for me to think about. I don't like the title life coach. I'll have to think of a better title because I don't like that title, and stuff. But it's something like that. That's what I'm moving towards and stuff. But I don't like the title life coach. I'll think of something better. I know at some point, but that's what I'm moving towards in my own life. In more of an effort to give back and stuff, and I'm feeling good about it. I'm feeling good about this year for myself, and I'm feeling good about 2014 for all black women. We are going to rock it, girls. We are going to do so fantastic. I cannot wait to see. I cannot wait to celebrate. I cannot wait to see the joy and the happiness and the fulfillment on black women's faces as they leave all the detritus and all the folks that have been trying to keep them down and in the muck and the mire. You leave those folks alone. You give them the boot and you live the life that you were meant to live. I cannot wait. You guys rock. And I want you all to have the happiest of happy New Year's. This is straight from me. I love you so much. Bye bye, guys. Bye bye.